check your bank account and your paycheck's days away. And of course, your calendar's all good news. With Chase Secure Banking, your direct deposit hits your bank account up to 2 days faster. So when your friends are like, and your bills go, you have the peace your deposit brings. And the best part, there's no monthly service fee for 17 to 24-year-olds, thanks to Chase Secure Banking.
For Chase Secure Checking only, eligible direct deposits may be credited up to 2 business days early, depending on when the payer submits the transaction. Member FDIC.
Whoa. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I'm back. Hopefully, you're all having a good day. I'm a little cooked, but we'll see how today goes regardless. All right. First things first. Obviously we'll check the news as we do. Um, but what is it? First things first. Let's address the fact that I didn't stream yesterday. Oh, nice. Um, the plan was that I was going to stream yesterday, as you all know, as I stated on Wednesday, I was going to stream, but what is it? What am I looking at? Should I care about this? I don't think so. No. But some plans that I've made in the past that I had forgotten about came up, and I only realized or remembered the night before. Thursday. Thursday night, I realized, oh shoot, I probably won't be able to stream uh yesterday, Friday, um, because of said plans. And yeah, that's exactly what happened. Not only that, I was out very late. Um, I think I got back home like at three something. It was really, really late. And so I'm a bit, I don't know, I don't feel like super duper tired. Like I'm not groggy, I guess. Like I feel like usually when I'm tired, I'm like a bit sort of sleepy and groggy or whatever. I am sleepy. I feel like if I were to like lay down and like put a blanket on me or something, I probably would fall asleep. But because I am sort of just like out and about, just like doing stuff, I guess it's hard to get into that sort of sleep. I also don't want to mess up my sleep schedule, you know. Very important to keep that under wraps. Don't want to jeopardize it by maybe I'll just take a cheeky little nap. I feel like that would just make things worse. TBH. So yeah. Oh, this is. Should I care about this? I don't know. Probably not. No. Yeah. No. But yeah. But either way, although the plans have shifted a little bit, because the goal for yesterday was uh, the goal for yesterday was I do the water dose stuff. We are working, obviously, Revy water dough. That's what we were doing last time. Not counting Wednesday, of course. And with that, she's in water dough, but I need to adjust a few things. I guess you can't really test it out unless you like make her move in water dough. Um, but I think her skirt is fine with the spring bones that I gave her last time. We also have to add spring bones to the hair, which is what we're going to do now. And then we have to go back and set up the VRM version, which shouldn't take too long, I don't think. I think I just have to set up like the shape key stuff. Um, and replace the textures, which also shouldn't take super long. The only thing that will take long there is the shape key stuff, but you know, that's just that's just how it is. Um, but yeah, that's cool. Um, I think I'll be done today, which means yeah. So that was the goal that I wanted to do yesterday, and then we were going to spend the weekend doing some cleanup, as in taking screenshots of her so that we could post it on social media. Actually, I didn't upload her VR chat version yet because I also want to take a screenshot to add it as a thumbnail. We'll do that as well. Um, And then what else? We need to put her inside of the starting soon screen. We'll have to do that at some point. And is there anything else that I really need to do? I'm trying to think. I think like, oh, obviously we'll post her in Waterdo. I'll make her blueprints and stuff, and then I used to post. I think my VRM. I used to post it like on Gumroad or something. One of those sites, Gumroad or Booth. Um, I think I didn't do that for Enna. Well, I didn't do it for Enna because Enna would have been hard to do because she had so many different styles. I think in VRM, I don't know. I don't use any. Hold on. Let's get started. Let me put on the music while I chit chat on about whatever. Um, I don't use a lot of. I don't use any VRM supported VTuber stuff. Other VTuber stuff. I only use Warudo. So I don't know if other VRM supporting softwares allow you to toggle things on and off. Because obviously the good thing about Warudo is I could set up a blueprint to toggle all the bits from Enna on and off. But I believe in the past for the Warudo version, all I've done is just like choose, if they have multiple outfits, I'll choose one outfit and I'll post that as the VRM. Maybe in the past I also did both outfits or like multiple outfits. It's usually two though. It's usually the basic outfit and another outfit. But for Enna I wasn't gonna do that because it was like each version, the basic sort of like the web series version and the game version had like multiple versions in them. So I was like, yeah, that's not happening. Like I think I only maybe made the VRM version for the basic Enna model, and that's it. I didn't really like do anything else with that. So yeah, what was I even getting at? I don't know. Okay, so we have spring bones here for the skirt. I'm actually going to copy this because I think I'm going to use it as a sort of base for the hair stuff. But yeah, what was I saying? So I talked a bit. Oh, we did. Obviously, last time, Wednesday, we played some more modded Minecraft. My favorite time. VRM Springbone. Or was this Swine? Is that what I was using? Hold on. Because I think I tried to use VRM. Yeah, it looks like that's right. Which one was the one that I tried to use? I think it was rotation constraints. Oh no, it was Springbones. Oh, I was using VRM 10. That was like the issue. Okay, whatever. Oh wait, oops. What was I saying? Yeah, my favorite. Ooh, it's so good. Ooh, I look forward to it every week now. Well, I mean, from the beginning, I've looked forward to it because I enjoy modded Minecraft and playing it with someone else is always better than playing it by yourself. That's for sure. I could attest to that because I have tried to fill in the gap that the Wednesday modded streams have left, and I am afraid I can't. Because what is it? I tried Liminal Industries like a while ago. I haven't played it since. Because again, it's like it looks fun. Liminal Industries is actually probably the closest mod pack that I've played recently that I've kind of been like, oh yeah, this is actually like pretty good. Like I'd be willing to like play more of this maybe perchance. Is it having that same issue that I don't think so. Because what is it? VRChat had an issue that it was using like the rotation bones of... Maybe it is. I can't tell. What is it? The hair root bone was also moving, and it was causing the bangs to behave sporadically. I feel like it is because the top of the head is moving, or the top of the hair is moving when I think it shouldn't be moving. But it's hard to tell with these spring bone stuff. TBH. Also, wait, hold on. I think... Oh, wait, let's turn off that. But yeah, because, I don't know. I got to a certain point with... I probably will get back to Liminal Industries, maybe. Maybe I'd play it with some other people. It all circles back to me being like, damn, I need to find, like... I need to like... Because what is it? Whoops. Did I say this before? So what's going on here? Where is this? Oh, is that the top part of the hair, maybe? Okay, hold on. We're not going to use the ring bone as root bones. Instead, we're going to use the first bone of each. Just so that we don't have to deal with this. I think this should work, right? Question mark? I don't know. What were they saying? Because, yeah. I did have, like, friends that would play Modern Minecraft with me. I talked about this before, right? They wanted to play a sort of scary pack, which I wasn't the biggest fan of, but I wasn't gonna say anything because it beats playing the game by yourself. Playing a mod pack you're not the biggest fan of is way better than playing a mod pack by yourself. That's for sure. But then, no, yeah, I feel like I definitely did say this. They stopped playing it. You know, Minecraft classic 2-week phase or whatever. And then ever since then, you know, I've been kind of left high and dry. Because I don't know. I'm a big fan of Minecraft. Especially modded. So yeah, I don't really have anyone that I can be like, you want to play Modern Minecraft? Anymore, sadly. But yeah, Liminal Industries is pretty close, but I feel like a lot of I guess it's a combination of like some modded Minecraft, some modded mod packs. That's what I'm saying. Sorry, what? They're not too bad single player, but I feel like sometimes the sort of like tasks that they want you to do, they feel a bit daunting, and it's sort of like, oof, I'd rather do this with some other people, because then the work is sort of cut in half or whatever for each person that joins. Should I play around with the stiffness of it or something, or is this like fine? I actually don't know. It's not too bad. I don't hate it. It is the exact same values though as the skirt, so it's like, do we need it? Do I need it? I don't know. All right, let's start adding some collisions. Probably gonna be a ton of these, so. Oh, wait, no, not right. How does this work again? Spring One Collider Group. Oh yeah, I could just make more, right? Okay, yeah, so I don't have to name it 01. But yeah. That's the sort of feeling that I get. I'm like, it would be a lot easier if you had multiple people doing different things. Oh god. So yeah, and then there was like this other one that I like started briefly. The issue, I feel like I've said this already. I feel like I'm just repeating myself. As I talk about modded Minecraft again. But, what is it? An issue that I have with modded Minecraft. Or not on Minecraft, but just like Skyblocks. Because I feel like Skyblocks are what I prefer. Mostly. There's nothing wrong with like exploration and stuff, but damn do I love making a factory. It's always been nice to make a factory. But what is it? Oh wait. Is that too small? Probably. Oh wait, I can't see it though. Oh no, there it is. It's very, very light. Or should I just put one big radius for her head? I feel like that might cause issues though. Although maybe we could start with that and then work. You have to make it a little bit smaller though. Yeah, what was I saying? Okay, the issue, and one thing that I really like about Stoneblock when it comes to Skyblocks is that, I don't know, I feel like usually in Stoneblock, and not Stoneblock, sorry, in Skyblocks, when you're like focusing on automation and stuff, usually you just end up like, oh wait, the side's gonna get a bit bad. Can't have it poking out that much. What is it? The issue with oh wait, oops, that's too much. With Skyblocks is I just end up like making a flat platform. It looks boring. It looks ugly. And so I guess the good thing about Stoneblock is that there's already like pre-existing stuff. Even though it's just stone at the end of the day. It still feels like better. Because then like, I don't know, in my head I feel like it's easier to add things to pre-existing stuff than it is to make things new from scratch, if that makes sense. Like I feel like I could modify the walls, replace them with like cooler structures, refined stone that looks nicer, or anything else, you know. Whereas in Skyblocks, like I wouldn't really be into the idea of like making like a building for for any sort of like area. Because I guess in my head it's like there's no point. But I feel like in Stoneblock it's like a bit easier. Oh wait, was I? Oh, I think I was moving. Hold on. I was moving the entire object, not the... Not just the collision. Whoops. My bad. So yeah, there's I mean, I could go on and on. I'm not gonna bore you all with stuff that I've already said before. I could go on and on why I like Stoneblock 4. There's so much that I like about it. So yeah, I won't go over it again. Where did she go? Oh, there she is. But yeah, basically what I'm trying to say is that's what we did on Wednesday. It was really fun. Can't wait to continue. Next time we do it, I will focus on... Hopefully, I will say, because you know how it is. With a mod pack of that nature, it's easy to get distracted. So... What? Hold on, I got a message. What? What is he saying? Yeah. Yeah. In the nature of that mod pack, you know, you tend to get distracted. There's a lot you can do, and because of that, there's no guarantee that any plans that I make on what I would want to do will actually end up happening. But you know, happy coincidence or whatever. Happy circumstances. I can live with that. But yeah, if we don't get distracted, I would like to continue on working on the storage stuff. I don't know how that storage stuff is gonna go. Part of me is like, I feel like in the past, at least like from the videos that I've watched, of people using that mod pack, I feel like it was like really strong, and you could store like a bunch of stuff with it. But I feel like over the years, like it might have been nerfed a bit, just because like of how strong it actually was. You know, you can't have it be that strong forever. I can understand. But I also don't really know all the capabilities that it has, if I'm being honest. It's kind of like one of those mod packs that you'd watch people use, and you'd kind of understand what they were doing, or it was like really cool and really helpful, but you never actually like took the time to learn exactly what they were doing. Because yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll see. I don't remember. I don't know how expensive all that stuff is to set up, and I'm not too sure how much storage there is. I know that you can't store like. Let me hide that so I can see the hair, the back hair. What was it saying? I know that single items that don't stack are not the best. But for other items, I don't know how much we could carry. I did last time we went to the shop. I did see that there was like a chip that you could store unlimited cobblestone in, or maybe it had unlimited cobblestone. I'm not too sure about it 100%, but I feel like something like that we don't really need. We already have basically unlimited cobblestone everywhere. It's literally everywhere. Just make this 0, I think. Maybe I should split it up. But we'll see. I basically just want an excuse to like dump all my stuff into a single place and have it basically be sorted, which that kind of does sort it, although I guess it could be a bit messy. I don't know. Anyway, we'll see how good it is. I also continue wanting to use barrels. I always like barrels. I'm a big fan of barrels. Truthfully. I like having a network of barrels. I've done it before and it worked like pretty nicely. I think, do we have sophisticated storage in that mod pack? I feel like we do. And I believe sophisticated storage, you can upgrade the storage container to accept like multiple stacks into one stack, if that makes sense. So instead of the max stack being 64, you could upgrade it for it to be like double 64, 128 and all that. I think that would be cool. Maybe that could also work. I don't know if it works with armors. You would hope so, right? But you never know, you know. There's a few things we can do, but we know that's one thing that I want to do. I also want to expand the power grid now that we need more ectoplasm, which, how was it again? We need to get like a specific tree. And then I forgot how to get the tree. It's been a minute. Literally Friday. Or not Friday, Wednesday. But we need a constant supply of ectoplasm so that we can make the wireless energy transmitter. Which hopefully I've set up correctly. I don't know if I have. Oops. Sometimes she just disappears. I don't know why. Or what I'm doing. Alright, I want to make more of these going down. Kind of do want them to overlap. But yeah, power. I'm never very good when it comes to generating power in any sort of mod pack. Like, I guess we're making technically unlimited coal, but technically we could pipe that into some sort of like furnace generator and we should be good. Oops, that's not what I wanted. And then I think we have like a thermal one right now that I made last time that I think you could feed it lava, but if you also surround it by lava, it just like generates passive power at a slow rate, but still basically just like free power. So you know you can't hate on it too much. All right, I think we only need one more, and I think we're golden. But we'll see about that too. We'll learn. I guess that's the point of this mod pack. Or I guess any mod pack does this as well. They all sort of like teach you. As long as you follow the quests, you're basically teaching yourself. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Either way, I'm excited to be back to that stuff. Also, okay, what else? What else should I talk about? Oh, that's too close. I need to push that back a little bit further in. But I think, hold on. I was looking at this skirt, I think. That seems fine. But yeah, that's a little bit too close. Which one is it? It's like this one. What is this one called? Element 2. Also, wait, oops, this is a bot. But yeah, I do have an extra mouse that I am technically borrowing. So I shouldn't have any issues, but I am using the old mouse still, because before I committed to using this borrowed mouse. I actually took apart my current mouse, which, as I've said before, has been a little bit faulty recently. The middle mouse button sometimes becomes unresponsive in the middle of looking at my scene. Okay, it's still too much, it seems. Damn. Becomes irresponsive, and then the left mouse button started doing the exact same thing as well, which kinda sucks. Is that actually doing anything? Oh, I guess it is. So I took it apart and cleaned it a bit, you know, to see if that fixed it. And so far, at least the middle mouse button, not the middle button, sorry, the left mouse button, does seem to not be double clicking like it used to. Because that was the issue that I was having with the left mouse button. It was double clicking for some reason, which means it would just be hell. And everything that I would do, oh, it's still not working. What? Damn, how big is this collision? Oh, I guess I could check, can't I? Oh, I guess it is pretty big. Okay, I guess we're making it just straight up 1. Let's see if that's, like, good enough. The middle button is still not perfect, but I guess it's an improvement. So I'm still using my old mouse. I do have an extra mouse that I borrowed. So yeah, things. Oh damn, yeah, what the? Still too big. Things I think are going fine there. Oh, this one is wrong. How much further do I have to push it in? But yeah. Why did I say that again? I think it's just because, you know, I've been complaining about the fact that my mouse is breaking. Or at least, you know, that has issues that would make it very hard to work with. But I do have backups now. Why is it still being affected? Is it being affected by the wrong one? Is it being affected by this one up here? And I'm like mistaking the fact that this one is affecting it. Probably. Let me try reducing the size of this, I think. Oops. I think I might have double clicked there. It's not perfect, okay? But yeah. What else has been going on that I can talk about? I probably will do what I've been doing, since it is the weekend. What I've been doing the last few weekends. Although, I don't know. I'm not... Okay, no, it's not that. Or it is... It is playing an issue, but it's not 100%. No, yeah, it is this. Damn. It can't be, like, super close, but... I guess I just have to make the circles really small. Okay, I guess we could... Oh, yeah. Like, go back to 0.5, but for this, we need to shrink these balls down. Let's go with, like, 0.02, I guess. What are they saying? Sorry. I think I was thinking about what's going on. Okay. Let's press play and I could copy the numbers that we end up using or getting. What is that at? Whatever that number is. Holy big number. But yeah, V Rising surprisingly is free weekend right now. Oh wait, oops, did I forget to copy the... I think I forgot to copy the point. Let's see if this is correct. V Rising is free to play right now for a limited time between, I think, yesterday and the 18th. I think the hair is constantly moving on its own because it's like bugging out against the collider. I probably should put the collider further down, maybe. So yeah, which is kind of good because, well, I guess like the issue with it is that I wish I was, I guess, playing V Rising now, because then people would have been able to use the free weekend to sort of test out whether or not they would want to get the game and stuff. Although I think that does mean V Rising is free to play for the next few days. That probably does mean that the game is on sale. I would assume so, right? These sort of free weekends are also accompanied by a sale of some sort. Let me see. Do I have V Rising installed? I think I don't. Oh yeah, I guess I don't. Which I guess makes sense because I wasn't planning on playing it anytime soon. Or I guess we will be playing it sooner rather than later. Oh yeah, it's 55% off. That's not too bad. I forgot what percentage it was on when I picked it up. I think I picked it up at like 20 bucks. At the moment it's 15 bucks, so it's definitely lower than I think the price that I picked it up at. Either way, it doesn't matter. Alright. What else do I need for her? I didn't write anything down, or did I? Let me check my phone. I think all I needed to do was get her hair spring bone stuff. done. Let me see. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. I don't think there is anything else with this model in particular that I care about. Is there? I'm trying to think. What did I do in VR chat? Can't set up the toggles here. I have to do that in Warudo. But I think that's it. So I guess let me export this out again. How do I do this again? Set up a character? Wait, no, not that. Mod settings. Revy version 1.0.1. Mod author default company. What now? Lids. From Black Lagoon. Oh yeah, I guess I do need a mod icon. We can take some screenshots. I think until I upload it to the Steam Workshop, I'm pretty sure none of this matters. But yeah, I don't know. If I finished this earlier, it would have like perfectly lined up towards the free weekend of Your Rising. But it's fine. Just because it's free right now doesn't mean I have to like force myself to play it if I'm still working on Revy. I should be fine. I should. But yeah, in other news, was I on stream when Subnautica 2 came out? I don't remember, but it's out now. I think for like $30 or something. From what I've heard, it's pretty fun. Obviously, you know, it is an early access, so the story isn't complete, and it might be missing some features and quality of life stuff. Sorry, my back hurt. But for an early access game, I think I've heard that people quite like it. So, not bad. But like I said before, I'm probably not gonna get it soon. Just because it is an early access, I'd rather wait a little bit so they add more content, and then maybe afterwards I'd be more down to buy it. And if I were to buy it, I'd have to have like a guarantee that I'd be playing it with someone else, because I'm not playing that game by myself. I've seen the clips already. The water is scary. That's another thing too. Okay, not to go back to the Minecraft stuff immediately, but the Feed the Beast team has made another mod pack. I think it's made fairly recently as well, similar to Stoneblock 4, called Ocean Block, which I assume is like a sky block, but you're in an endless ocean. And I was tempted to try it out because I was like, it's made by the Feed the Beast team. It might be pretty decent. But the main reason why I haven't played it, similar to, I guess, Liminal Industries, is that there's going to be a bit of a horror element tied to it, kind of. And I don't do horror too well, so I haven't even given it a go. I might do, just because, like I said, I'm trying to fill the gap, fill the void. So it's nothing wrong with trying it for a little bit. I wanted to have a shop. That's one of the things I really like about Stoneblock 4. I love the shop. I like how you get kind of like, you earn coins and you could buy stuff from the shop. Some people might find it a bit cheaty, or like a bit, it does simplify it a bit, because you can just like buy certain stuff, but it also tied to progression a little bit, because some things you can't make, you have to buy, which is pretty cool, personally. But you know, at my stage, I've played so many mod packs. So I've basically played Minecraft like from the beginning over and over again. You kind of just like want a quicker experience, and the shop sort of allows you to do that, right? It allows you to have a quicker experience, without having to worry about, like, I don't know, starting from scratch, start from the beginning over and over again. You have the shop, which allows you to sort of bypass a few things by just straight up buying them, which is nice. I prefer that. I like that. All right, hold on. Oh wait, I guess I could put it up on screen. I opened up Waterdo while I was talking. Here we are. I want to change the background. I liked the background that I had before. That was kind of like a bit of a living room. Let me see. Do we have anything else? VR room, is that what it was called? No, that's not it. It's definitely not ruins. Is it edge? Probably not. No. It's just a black screen. What? Oh, wait. Oh, it is edge. I guess it just took a second to load because it is quite a big map compared to I forgot what the last one was. I like this this area. How do I move on this place again? Just by dragging? Oops. Oh, I was actually pretty happy with, like, ooh, whoa. Oh, I guess the rotation is based on the character you have selected. Is there a dungeon down here? Was this always here? Bro, they got a dungeon. What's up with the dungeon, dude? What was I saying? I was actually liking how I was adding all the characters here. Slowly over time, every character that I've put into Waterdo was in here. But now, it's just Revy. Sad, poor little Revy is the only one. Oh, shoot. I think I had the entire map selected. Poor Revy. Oh, wait. Why isn't her hair stuff working? Is the Springbone stuff not turned on? I feel like it was, though. Oh, wait. Do I have to reload her? Wait, hold on. I think I might have to reload her. How do I reload? None. Nope, this doesn't work. Hold on. Might have to, like, re-upload her again. Let me check. Maybe her... But it worked in the simulation, which was weird. I was gonna say, maybe... the root bone wasn't turned on? Or the spring bone on the root bone wasn't turned on? But yeah, it definitely is here. Ah. I was gonna say, maybe I need to shake harder, but the skirt works fine. And I believe this utilizes the same stuff as the skirt. I guess let me try re-uploading her. Hold on. Alright, let me switch her off. Yeah, because this is the right version. This does say version 0.01. Why isn't it working, though? That's so bizarre. It worked inside of Unity. But it didn't work inside of... Hmm. Do you think it's because I added this stuff before I made her into a character? And now maybe all this stuff isn't saved within the prefab? How do I do that again? I think Kuke mentioned it. Find reference to scene, properties, edit script. There was a way to force it into the prefab. Although I could just open up the prefab and copy and paste everything I worked on, which shouldn't be too hard. How did he do it again? I think it was the little dots, right? Properties, edit script. Let me see. Or can I convert it into a character again, even though it already is one? I feel like that might cause issues. I'm a bit afraid of doing that. I guess without making a duplicate first. But yeah, it does appear like the reason why it didn't work was because everything I just added wasn't actually added to the prefab, and I think it exports the prefab. But I think we're fine. Hold on. I just need to copy. I need to copy this. Copy. And then I think if I go into the prefab and I add the hair collision onto the head. Okay, that's step number 1. And then step number 2. I have to copy the fizz bone from the hair root bone and then go back into you. Then add it to the spring bone. Alright, and I just need to drag and drop some stuff. But yeah, okay, this should work, hopefully, fingers crossed. I'm understanding what is going on. But yeah, what else has been going on? So what I've been doing between Wednesday and today, if I'm being honest with you, I did do a little bit yesterday. Like, what is it? Or between, what is it, Wednesday? I didn't do much yesterday, but I did do a little bit of things. But so yeah, between Wednesday and today, I continued working on the time lapse, of course. That's still in the works. I think I'm like towards the end of. Am I towards the end of the shorts? No, I think I'm just starting the shorts. You know how I start off with like a very simple version of the short fluff, and then towards the end of like finishing the basic outfit, I come back and I'm like, I'm gonna make this way more complicated. And so I think I'm at that stage at the moment. But after this, I move on to the winter outfit, I believe. So I'm getting there slowly. I worked on that a little bit. And then another thing I worked on, which, I don't know, it kind of like came out of nowhere. And so far, I'm still like pretty early into it, so I can't say much if what I'm doing right now is that great. But I did start working on a little bit of face practice stuff, making the face a bit different. I'm specifically focusing, at least at the moment, what is it? I did a little bit of nose stuff, which I still need to like play around with, because I might need to like add more loop cuts. But I want to make sure I get everything done first before I start adding loop cuts where I need them. But I specifically worked on the mouth because I've taken a lot of inspiration from, what's it called? Okay, let me build this mod again. From Deadlock characters, and for Deadlock characters, the topology does follow the upper lip and the lower lip, and then everything else is sort of like painted on. And I wanted something a bit more like that, because I feel like with my anime characters, it kind of just feels like it's just kind of like a blob. It's supposed to be lips. At the end of the day, unless you emphasize that her lips are there, a lot of anime characters, it's kind of like hard to see their lips. There's not much going on, especially like I guess with this sort of emission flat shading. There's not much really to see there, but I do kind of want to focus on that a bit. I think it's looking all right. I'm also paying attention a lot to like the side of the mouth, because I feel like that's another issue that I have with the way I do my mouths, or something that I'm like not too happy with. I feel like I don't understand like how mouths work, specifically like the side of the mouth. What just happened? I just got like 4 errors inside of water dough. Hey, it works. Oh, where did they go? Oh, okay. I thought something sinister had happened. I think this looks fine, right? I mean, obviously the skirt's like a bit much, and I think the hair is like all right. I don't think it's too bad. All right. So now we're gonna focus on. Let me see. Which one is this? Waterdo default editor. This one? Ah, yes. Okay. So let's focus on making her a blueprint. All right. How do we name it? No, that's not it. Oh, here we go. We'll call this Revy clothing toggles. So yeah, I'm gonna do what I did last time with Enna, and I'm going to make the blueprint and then export it out into a Google Doc file, a zip file, I guess. And then I'm going to post a publicly accessible Google Drive folder that can be accessed through a link. And yeah, and then people could download it, unwrap it, and then export it into Waterdo from here. Import blueprint from file, export blueprint to file. All right, it's been a second. How do I do this again? Oh, wait, it's not a blend shape. It's like a toggle asset enabled. toggle meshes. This is what I want. And I think I do. There is some corrective blend shapes that I need to turn on. Question is, does she have any blend shapes? Oh yeah, she has jacket on, jacket off. Then she has winter outfit correct. Alright. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff here, actually. Alright. Keystroke, right? On keystroke pressed. Okay, I'm gonna make it control something. Let's start off with Z. Control Z. Alright, so this is going to be... Oh, wait, let me rename the character thing to... Can I rename it to something else? Just so that it's easier to read. Alright, so this is the basic outfit. So it's going to enable certain meshes, and it's going to disable certain other meshes. Oh no, my middle mouse button is acting up. Oh wait, you don't need to do my mouse button to move. Whoops. How do I copy? It's not Control D. Okay. Control C and V works. Okay, so some of them are going to be enabled, some of them are going to be disabled. The meshes that are going to be enabled are... Okay, the body's always going to be there. Which bangs. The OG outfit. Disabled winter outfit. Winter jacket. Okay. Hat bangs is going to be disabled, which means that this one will enable the OG outfit. It should also set... Oh wait, this doesn't seem like what I want. Oh, these are blend shape lists. I don't want blend shape lists, I want... I just want straight up blend. What is shirt jacket on? I actually don't remember what that one does. I think it's a leftover from the winter outfit shirt jacket on. Yeah, I think these two were connected at some point. I'm gonna hope that's the case because I don't remember. Okay, this is Control Z, right? Alright. Oh, she has her long-haired version on. Should this turn it off? I guess so. Maybe it should be more like reset character to default. I guess that's the same thing. Oh wait, I don't have to do that. I don't have to do all this. Alright. This is the default outfit. So this is, instead of it being like switch to OG, it could be both, honestly. So this is a switch to OG slash reset to default. Or reset model. And so now, I think if I copy all of this, change this to X. Next on the list. Alright, so this is switching to the winter outfit. So I'm instead going to disable, I believe this is OG hair and original outfit. And I'm going to enable this, but I'm going to remove the long hair. And then jacket gone on is set to 1. I guess all these are set to 1. Oh yeah, I think I don't need this one. I didn't connect it, but I'm pretty sure I don't need it. Alright, let's test it out. Okay, the OG bangs didn't get turned off, so I guess maybe this didn't actually have the OG bangs as part of the list. Oh wait, it's the same one. I think. Oh shit, oops. Which actually means this was wrong too. I think it's OG outfit and OG outfit again. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it seems to work. Alright. And now we work on the toggles. So I'm gonna copy this, I think. Alright, I think, does the OG outfit have any toggles? Pretty sure it doesn't. I think all the toggles are based around oops. Okay, the double kicking issue is back. It seems on my mouse. I could replace it with the other one. I won't do it now though, because it's like whatever. Okay, next is C. Okay, so this is what this is gonna do. What did I do first? I guess let's do the long-haired first. I'm going to turn off the ponytail, and it's going to turn on the long hair, and this is going to be a toggle. If I press Control C, it toggles between the two. But I also want it to, let me see. Oh, how do I make it so that, what do I want to do? Or maybe, hold on. Maybe I do need this. No, I don't. What I'm trying to do is, okay, I don't know how this works. I don't think I could tell this to work as a toggle, right? I don't think so. Because what is it? What I would want this to do is, if it has the long hair and you have the hat, then activate the right shape key to make the hat match the long hair. And when you don't have the long hair, reset it back to 0. Now, I can... So wait, I think the guns are like slightly off. Also, wait, what? Or does pressing Control Z disable the ponytail? I don't know. The guns look fine in Unity. Why are they like suddenly floating above? I don't think this was an issue with VR chat either, right? How bizarre. Alright, I know why she's going bald. Because I think I have it so that when she turns into either the winter outfit... Oh, the winter outfit's fine. It's when she turns into the basic outfit. It disables, I think, the long hair. I need to turn that off, I guess. So yeah, now that I swapped them, it should work. Alright. So yeah, how do I make that? Will it automatically work as a toggle? I feel like it won't. But let's test it out. I'm not gonna worry about the guns weirdly clipping out of her body or her holster. I'm just gonna hope. I'm not gonna hope. I'm just gonna ignore it. I'm a bit cooked right now, and honestly, I'm feeling a bit more cooked now than I felt earlier. Yeah, it says the same. It doesn't toggle back. That kind of sucks because what that means is I can't. Unless there's like some logic I could put. Switches? What is switches? Switch blend shape list. Switch position, switch location. No. Data. It's like data by Boolean. Maybe I need like a bool. Get Boolean list variable, set Boolean list, or set Boolean variable. Toggle Boolean variable. How does these work? Yeah, how do you make variables? New variable. I feel like I did this with Enna. I guess it's a no by default. How do I make an if statement? Oh my god, bro. Okay, hold on. I might have to... Hold on. Let me replace my mouse because I feel like it very gradually deteriorated. Maybe it's just water dough. I feel like sometimes water dough has like very awkward controls. Coming from like Blender, it doesn't move like Blender. It can be a bit confusing. Alright. New mouse is on. Okay, this does feel better, I think. Oh, that's still slow. You see how long... Look, let me click and drag. You see how long it takes it to respond? It's a bit laggy. Although maybe it's my computer as well. The fact that I have so many things. Alright, I don't think I need that. Okay, so we need to go back to bool. Okay, so hopefully if I'm reading this right, okay. You start off with ponytail, right? And then you toggle it. If... I don't know if I could like connect these to duplicate. No. If long hair is on, is true... Okay, wait, hold on. I need to think about this logically. So it's going to start off in ponytail, right? So... is long hair should be off. I mean, it's gonna hit false. But it's a toggle. Maybe it doesn't matter. The logic. Okay, so either way, if it's false, which means it's going into... I don't need these. Because what is it? It's off by default, or it's false by default, because she starts off with a ponytail. Oh wait, but when you start off... Huh. Do you guys get what's going on here? What's making me so conflicted? Okay. That's why I had turn off long hair here. Because when you load in Revy, she has both the long hair and the short hair version on. And so by hitting this, it would turn it off. Although I could set it on. Okay, hold on. We're putting back set Revy long hair to off. Okay. Let's do the math again. So that will set it to false. So if it's false, then set long hair to 1 and then set Boolean long hair to true. And so next time you activate it, it'll be true, and then the value should be 0, and this should set the value to no. So every time you reset it, you also have to set the value to no. Okay, let's test this out. Okay. Oops. She's bald again. Oh, I guess I need to turn on her ponytail. Hey, there we go. It works. And that works. Ah, let's go. Oh my god, it works perfectly. And then if you swap... Yeah, the hat swaps with it even when it's not enabled. Let's go. Okay. Things are looking bright, I think. Alright, what else do I have to toggle? God, it's gonna be like a lot of toggling nonsensical nonsense. Okay, we can't use Control V, because I think I just saw it there. Control V does like a weird, like, focusing on your character. So I can't use Control V. Otherwise it's going to mess around too much. I don't want it to get annoying. Okay, so we have the hat. The hat works. Now we have to do the jacket. So we need a new variable, I believe, which is going to be jacket on. It's going to have the same principle. It's going to be a toggle that toggles the winter jacket. I'm not gonna do what I did with. Probably can do that, but I'm not. Should I do that? Should I? Because what is it? In VR chat, I made it so that you couldn't toggle the jacket or the hat unless you had her winter outfit on. Did I do that? I feel like I should keep the continuity going or whatever. Keep things working as intended. Okay, so then we'll have a third Boolean. Call it winter outfit on, which is fine. I'm pretty sure that shouldn't change the hair. Toggling the ponytail and the long hair, because that has nothing to do with the winter outfit. Okay, so first things first, we're going to do a check, an if statement, branch. Because first, before we even toggle anything, we need to check to see if her winter outfit is on. Which, if it is on, then do something, and if it's not off, do nothing. I believe is the right way to go. We also need to input the condition, which is winter outfit on. Put that in there. Alright, and then we need to add a new boolean here. I don't know what these are. I'm just gonna delete them because if I remember what I need them for, then I'll just make new ones. Okay. So this is making it so that when you switch to the OG outfit, winter outfit on is set to no. But if you switch to the winter outfit, then winter outfit on is set to yes. Okay. So yeah, this should toggle. I guess we could test this out. What should we name it? I guess let's go with F. But does this work? It doesn't seem to. Oh wait, because we need to reset it. Then if we do winter app. But then if we do this, it doesn't work. Okay, and it shouldn't matter. That shouldn't matter. Okay. That didn't seem to work. Okay. And now we need to do some blend shape shenanigans. Because oh wait, why isn't the okay, for some reason the hat was not working correctly. It fixed it after I reset everything, but that was weird. I don't know what happened there. Alright. So it seems like every time you toggle on the winter outfit, it toggles on the jacket. So every time you toggle on the winter outfit, I think this actually does help in simplifying things. Every time you toggle on the winter outfit, it also toggles the jacket on. Okay. Because then what this does Okay, we need another couple of these. All right. So it always starts on every time you swap to the winter outfit. So if it is on, it also automatically sets all the blend shapes. Will this counteract that? Or would I have to remove the blend shapes off? Because are the blend shapes even turned on right now? Let me see. They are not, I think. I'm pretty sure they're not. Although they look like they are on. Oh no, they definitely are on. Oh, I think it's like... Oh, how weird. Oh, I think... I don't know. For some reason, they're even clipping the main body, which shouldn't be the case. Huh. How strange. Anyway, what things change when the jacket is off? Oh, I guess the guns being visible changes. Alright, so if it's true, then set... gun jacket on to 0. Set gun jacket on for the right side to also be 0. Set the jacket on long hair and jacket on ponytail to 0. And set shirt jacket on. Set that to 0 too, and then oh god. Okay, water dose just still being weird. Okay, set Boolean of jacket on to no. Okay. And then if it is false, the jacket is not on and it's being turned on, then basically do all of this again. But the opposite. So instead of everything being turned to 0, everything will be turned to 1. And now yeah, that's gonna be turned to yes. Okay. So it doesn't work when she's not in her winter outfit. Once I go into her winter outfit, for some reason, like, when she starts off... Why is that the case? It fixes itself once you do that, but it's weird. I don't know why it does that. Anyway, so now I can toggle the jacket on, or off, I mean. And the guns go back to being visible, and her hair comes back down. And what else happens again? I think that's it. Yeah, and then regardless of whichever hair I choose, the things stay down. But as soon as I turn it on again, the hair should come up. Which I feel like it doesn't. Oh, wait, hold on. I must have something wrong here. Gun jacket on, gun jacket on. Hair jacket on is set to 1. Pony jacket on is set to 1. Yeah, that should be fine. Yet it doesn't work still. But it worked on the one before. How strange. Why is that? I don't understand why. Everything appears to be right. Hair jacket on, ponytail jacket on. It's set to 1 again. Oh, that doesn't work either. Oh yeah, the gun doesn't work either. Wait, what? Does it not move? Why isn't it moving though? Oh wait, oops, that's what was wrong. I just had the wrong boolean. Okay, hold on. Ah, now it works. Okay, fantastic. Okay, just a simple issue with the boolean. Not a big deal. Alright, hold on. Oh yeah, what was I saying? It is technically time to move on, but I don't know. I'm kind of like, I do feel very cooked, okay? I'm not in the biggest mood to play more Soul Mask. But then the question is, what am I in the mood to play? Honestly, nothing. What am I saying? What have I been playing? Obviously, I'm still playing a little bit of NTE, logging in, doing my dailies and stuff. Maybe exploring a bit. I don't know. I could do bank heists. The end of the week is almost here, and I haven't really done my heists all that much or spent a lot of my city XP. I could do that on stream, although is that engaging? I don't know. I have also tried to pick up Enfield again because it's been a minute, and apparently there's been an update where they added like a new zone with like some new stuff to do in it. So I've tried to pick it up a bit. I've mostly been doing dailies again, and not much else, but I want to keep it there. And then what else I've been playing? I have tried to play some Minecraft mod packs, but I think I haven't really played them in the last like few days. I think it was more of like a last week sort of thing. Before the Wednesday stream. I haven't had a lot of time after the Wednesday stream this time around to really play around with that. Maybe though. What would I even do though? I guess I could show off Liminal Industries, because that was like I've said some pretty decent good stuff about it, so it might not be a bad idea to maybe show it off to those. What else? I have actually been playing. Okay, hold on. Let me continue talking while I work so I can get this done. Because basically, what I'm trying to say is, I might want to continue working a little bit, because at least until I get the the blueprints done, because I think I'm almost there. We need to do hat next. Hat on. And then what else? Do I want to do anything else? What else do I have to do once the hat is done? Trying to think. I have the jacket. I have the hat. I'm probably not gonna make toggles to put the guns in her hands. I don't even know how I would do that in Warudo. Can I move? Also, the guns are kind of like a bit weird because they're kind of not even like sitting on the holsters correctly for some weird reason. They were fine in VR chat. I don't know what the difference is here in Warudo. Everything should be the exact same. So it's weird that it's not. So I don't know. Alright. I think I could copy most of this stuff, right? For the hat toggle. This isn't going to be Control F, this is going to be Control G. Which I think doesn't do anything. No, it doesn't seem to do anything. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I've been playing a game that was free like a couple weeks ago on Epic called, what was it called again? It's called like, it's kind of like a bit of a long name. A bit of a long, weird name. It's something like Robo Dome in the Danger Zone or something like that. It's a bit of, it's been fun. I've liked it so far. It has like a story, which I actually beat. You know, it's only 5 chapters, and it's basically just like killing people. But it's kind of like an arcadey arena fighter, kind of. But like, I don't know. You have to kind of see it. It's also voxel. The characters are all voxels. Sorry. Okay, hold on. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Other than that, that's like all I've really been doing. I don't know what to play. Okay, so every time you activate winter outfit, hat is set on by default, which works for me. Shoot. Makes things simpler for me. Okay, make sure that's correct. Okay. So, hat is on by default, so hat is going to be true. So if hat is true, I want to hide the hat. Which means I want to toggle. I mean, I already did that. So, okay, the hat gets toggled off. What changes when the hat gets toggled off? I guess the OG bangs come back. But I could put that here. I already did it. Yeah, Control G. Do I need to do anything else? Or is that it? Like, I'm wondering, like, what else changes? I don't think anything else changes. Yeah, because that still works. Yeah, I think that's it. Oh shit. Okay. I thought there was like gonna be more to this. But I think that's it. Let's test it out with the long hair. Yeah, it still works. Yeah. Okay. All good then, I guess. Is that all I wanted to do? Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with the guns. I can't even think of like what is wrong with them. Because what is it? In Unity, when I move her body, the guns don't move along with her. But I don't remember if in the VR chat version, was that also the case? Or did they also move along with the body? I guess that would maybe solve the issue. Oh, if I move the entire character, the guns move along. But if I only move the pelvis, I think. Yeah, if I only move the pelvis, the guns stay put. Now I could open up the other Unity file. Before we do that though, I think this blueprint is like perfect. I don't think there's anything else I need to really add to this blueprint as far as I'm aware. Like maybe once I get the gun thing fixed, I can maybe try to look into allowing her to toggle her guns into her hands, which I don't know how I would set that up, TBH. But before we do that, just because I'm afraid that if I update her model in Unity and re-upload it, it might get rid of the... I'm pretty sure that it won't do that, but just for the slight chance that it might do it, I'm going to export the blueprint to a file. As a file, I mean. Just so I can have a backup, basically. Alright, so let me close out of Warudo. So wait, you guys couldn't see what I was looking at, but here's the final testing for you guys to see. So this is the basic version. So this is toggled with Control C. Control X activates her winter outfit. For some reason that happens. I don't know why. But toggling this fixes it. Anyway, so yeah, as you can see, the hat moves when you activate long hair. Yeah, works fine. She has her jacket off, which as you can see brings the guns back and brings the holsters back. And also makes these hairs here come down. Once you put it on, the hair goes up, the gun and the holsters disappear. And then finally, when her hat gets turned off, her OG bangs come on, so on and so forth. I don't know how I rotated the camera. How did I do that? Genuinely, how did I do that? And what else? Oh yeah, long hair. You already saw that. Yeah, I think that's everything. So let me close out of Warudo. Yes, I would like to save the changes. All right, so let me open up the hub. Because I'm gonna launch the other Warudo, not Warudo, sorry. The other, oops, no, not that. I'm gonna launch the VR chat version to see. I want to check because I don't remember checking, but I want to check if I move her pelvis and the guns do not follow, then they're both exactly the same. If they do follow, then there's something I did in the VR chat Unity version that is different from the Warudo version. I'm pretty sure it's not blend related because what is it? I fixed everything for the Unity version, for the VR chat version, and then I basically just duplicated what I had from the VR chat version of the Revy model, and then just renamed it to the Waterdo version, and that's it. So I'm pretty sure, because I believe the issue that I had before with the VR chat version was that I didn't parent the guns to the armature, specifically the holster bones, I believe is what I parented them to. After I did that, it fixed the issue of the guns not following. But I'm pretty sure, since I fixed it in the VR chat version, it should be fixed in the Waterdo version. Because it's just a copy of the VR chat version. So it might have to do with how I set up the whole like gun toggles from like the hip, not the hip, from the holster to the hand. Like maybe that might have rooted it in place, maybe. Otherwise it maybe would have looked the way it does here in Waterdo. I'm not too sure, but we're gonna check anyway. But yeah, this is basically it. Oh, I did close out of Waterdo. I wanted to take some screenshots of her in that nice room. It's fine. But what is it? We'll do that. I guess we'll do that tomorrow. But like I'm saying, sorry. Let's loop back to what I was saying before. I don't know what I want to play. Soulmax is fine, but I don't know. Part of me, part of me wants to continue it because I want to see because I feel like I'm still very early on. Like I haven't even beaten the first boss, so I feel like it's like way too quick to judge, maybe. But at the same time, like there isn't anything particularly about Soulmax that I don't like. Like the combat's fun. I like parrying. Like the villager stuff is like all right. Like I think the controls are a bit jank, maybe. Like it's a bit hard to like do everything quick and easy. You have to go through a lot of menus and you have to do a lot of waiting in said menus to do a few things that feel like should be easy. Which is maybe the main issue that I'm having. The villager stuff is a bit hard to control 100%. The combat stuff though isn't too bad, and the fact that the villagers do not die is also a nice thing. Although maybe I just got lucky with the villager that I sent with me to take on that one village, and I'm gonna bring some other people and they're all gonna die. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, there's a lot that I like about it, but at least, I don't know, maybe it's just a today thing. Hopefully it's a today thing. I have no motivation of playing it right now. But I also don't really know what else to play. Like, I might be down to play Liminal Skies, but honestly, I don't know if I want to continue that. I'm kind of like fine sticking with yeah, the guns stay in place when I move the pelvis in the VR chat version, whereas in this one, if I move the pelvis, the guns do not stay. Now, I wonder, hold on. I think, let me turn off prop constraints for the gun, because maybe the reason why they're remaining where they are is because of that. Wait, hold on. Okay, sorry. I moved her without resetting it. Okay, there we go. Okay, so yeah, let me deactivate the parent constraints and then try moving her pelvis and maybe see if maybe the reason why the gun stayed in place was because of the constraint. No, it still seems to be constrained. What else can I remove? I'm gonna turn off the constraint receivers on her holsters and see if maybe that all changes something. Ah, okay, so that does change something. So it's the fact that she has a constraint receiver on her holster. That's what's causing the guns to sit in place. So because the Warudo version doesn't have a constraint receiver, which I'm trying to figure out what the constraint receiver even does. It seems to keep it in place, locked onto the holster. Maybe it is a blender issue then. Or maybe I need to, let me see. Where was it again? I need to go to the holster. Let's look up constraints and see what options I have. In constraint, character attachment, rotation, coordinate constraint, rotation constraint, scale constraint, constraint, position constraint, maybe parent constraint. Maybe parent is what I'm looking for. Oh wait, oops, hold on. Forgot I moved her. And then what, can I put the gun in there? Wait, which one? Oh yeah, left holster, left gun. And then right holster, right gun. Alright, and then let's try moving the pelvis. Okay. The holster sits in place. But oh, maybe I'm doing it the wrong way. Maybe I have to do it the opposite way. Where I need to, hold on. I have to put the gun into the holster bone, maybe. Let's see. Can I do that? Looks like it can. Yeah, let's just test it out with the holster. One of the holsters. Okay, that does work. Similarly. So I guess like my main issue is that I wouldn't know how to put the guns into her hands the same way that the VR chat thing is set up. Because the way the VR chat thing is set up, obviously, I feel like with the watered version of Revy, I wouldn't have like the contact constraints. Maybe I could if I used collisions. But then how would I swap between the two? I'd have to have like a shape key that brings the holster to the hand, maybe. Or the gun from the holster to the hand. But I'm not too sure how that would work once you start moving it, because I think it'll just like float in place where the hand should be instead of actually following the hand. You have to like swap parents, which I'm not sure if I can do that in Warudo. Let me check. Oh wait, I closed out of Warudo. Okay, we don't need the VR chat. Let me open up Warudo again. I want to see if it contains some sort of like parent constraint or something. I'm just gonna go into the blueprints and search up parent and see if there's anything there that I can use. If not, then it's fine. We'll just leave it at that, and we should be good. But I might re-upload her again with this new parent constraint, because now maybe it will allow the gun to behave better. We'll see. But yeah, I don't know what to play. What do I feel like playing today? Liminal Industries? Where I'm at on Liminal Industries is I need to build another portal. Okay, but at least from what I can see... Oh, so wait, oh yeah, the rotation is like weird. Oh wait, I need to... It's the camera's issue. Okay, I think I fixed the rotation. What are they saying? So yeah, but the issue that I'm having, and maybe I'm missing something very obvious, but it's not stated within the... It's not stated within the quest book, so it might be something like outside of my knowledge that I should know, but in Liminal Industries, the way it works, the way you get obsidian, or the way you get lava specifically, is there's carpet, right? You have to cut the carpet with a knife to get rid of it. That's easy. You have to hit the concrete underneath the carpet with a pickaxe, and there's a chance, not 100% chance, but like maybe 50-50, I don't know, that you get concrete shards. You need 64 concrete shards, a whole stack of shards. Then you put them in a special furnace from in what is it again? Immersive engineering. And you need a bucket. You don't have access to iron yet. You only have access to clay. With clay, you can make a bucket, but if you fill it with lava, it's a single-use bucket that gets destroyed as soon as you put the lava down. So, what is it? So you put 64 concrete shards into the furnace, as well as a clay bucket, so it gets filled up once it's heated up. Then you take the bucket out. You have to put it into a furnace to turn it from heated concrete to lava, and then you have lava. But you need to make an ender portal, so you need like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 lava buckets, because you can't make an infinite lava source normally, unless for some reason the mod pack adds the option to do that it didn't explain. And again, you know, buckets are one-time use, so you have to make 10 buckets to do this. You have to make another portal the way speedrunners do it, which is basically like, because you also don't have access to diamonds, so you can't pick up the obsidian. You have to put down the obsidian blocks in the shape of another portal, or put the lava in the shape of another portal and make another portal that way. I think I have like 3 lava buckets, but I think the most time-consuming thing is like getting the concrete shards, because you're basically just hitting right-click over and over again onto the floor each time to get like a chance to get it. And then like the pickaxe breaks really easily, and I have like cobblestone pickaxes. But yeah, it's just a bit of a tedium. I thought I set up like a system to do it right. Hold on, okay, I like how I'm like talking and not doing anything. Oh wait, I just did all that, but I need to add that to the character. The character prefab. Let me see. What do I need again? I need a parent constraint. The left one needs the left holster. And the right one needs the right holster. So yeah, I thought I set up like a very clever thing. So what is it? You obviously have create in that mod. And the mod pack does tell you you will need to automate stuff in order to make things easier for yourself. And so what I did is have a steam engine, which allows a lot of fast rotation. You can make a deployer, which basically either left clicks or right clicks stuff. I put a pickaxe in its hand, and I was hoping that I could automate the process of right clicking the concrete floor to get free shards. It does it once, and then it stops working. So I'm like, what am I doing wrong? Like, is this just not possible to do? And that kind of like, I was like, what? Why isn't this working? And it kind of, I just like stopped playing afterwards. So in a way, it was kind of a rage quit. Because I was like, I feel like this should work. And it's not working. And the fact that it's not working is low-key pissing me off. Alright, I think everything's fine. I'm just going to build it. I'm not even going to call it like Revy 2.0 or something like that. Because this might not work. It might look very weird once we get into Warudo. I don't know. But yeah. So now I have to get 10 lava buckets. Again, buckets are one-time use. You have to make 10 buckets, which isn't the hard part. The hard part is basically getting the cement shards, which you could only get from right-clicking the floor with a pickaxe. I thought I was being smart by setting up a create system that would hopefully automatically right-click the floor with a pickaxe. Seemingly, that doesn't seem to be the case. It just doesn't work. So I have to do everything by hand, as far as I'm aware. I don't know if there's like an auto clicker in the mod pack. Like sometimes there's mod packs that have like automatic left or right clicking machines. But I might still be too early to even be able to make something like that. So I'm a little bit of a loss for words. I don't know if I want to continue with that. Oh yeah, look at that. It fixed it. Oh, you guys can't see, huh? LOL. Let me put that up on screen for you guys. Bam. It fixed the issue with the guns slightly hovering above. You do have to parent them to the holster, which I think is something that I could fix within Blender, but I fix it within Unity. So yeah, you know, if it works, it works. But yeah. Oh wait. Oh yeah. I wanted to check out the reason why I opened it up in the first place. Because I wanted to check out the blueprint to see if there was a way to toggle parent. Nope. Or like maybe set asset transform. But it's part of the character is the issue. It's not an asset. Can I set specific parts of the character? Or does this set the entire character? It looks like it sets the entire character. It's fine. She doesn't have to hold her guns out. I'm okay with this. Alright. I think we're done with Revy. He's in Warudo. Oh wait, I didn't do her VRM version. Okay, we'll do that tomorrow. Although again, I don't know what to do. I don't know what game I want to play. I don't know. yeah, I don't know. Um, all right. Here's what I'm gonna do. Okay, I will BRB real quick, and when I come back, hopefully between now and when I come back, I'll think of something to do. So we'll either play a game, which I have apparently tons of options. Or we could continue with Revy and not play a game and instead work on her VRM version. That is a possibility as well. So yeah, I will BRB. I'll think about it. I'll maybe I don't know. I'll scroll through my social medias as well to see if there's anything else interesting. But yeah, one moment, BRB. No, you. Oh, hello. I'm back. All right. What are we doing? Honestly, I didn't even think about it. Yeah, I don't know. So where's my toggles? Oh, there they are. I got afraid for a second. Even though I have a save that I literally just made, I was still afraid. But yeah, what to do? What to do? Cause like, would it take that long to do the VRM stuff? Probably, and I probably don't want to do it right now. I'm cooked. Chat, I'm cooked. Don't forget that. I'm low-key tired. But I don't want to end stream early. Like, I'm not that tired. I am tired, but I'm not that tired. I want to, like, okay. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we have to do. What kind of games do we have on my phone? Soul Mask, although I did just say that I'm not that interested in playing Soul Mask. So wait, let's exit out of Waterdo. I haven't played Deadlock in forever. Or not that long. When was the last time I played Deadlock? April 27th. I don't know, it's been a minute. What else would I want to play? There needs to be some sort of like demo thing happening soon. God, I love when there's a lot of demos to try out. Such free content. So free 99. It's so nice. Oh, okay. But yeah, I don't know. Ha ha hee ha hoo ha hee ha hoo ha hee ha. But yeah, there isn't any like crazy games that I care that much about. I did see, which was it? There's a game that came out recently called The Adventures of Sir Kix-a-Lot, which actually seemed like a pretty fun game. There's a lot of like interactiveness to it with like the environment and stuff. It looked pretty cool. I think I saved it to my wish list. Oh, I didn't. I should add it to my wish list. Apparently it's out. It's not even out in early access. This is just out. It looks pretty fun too. I don't know if I'd get it though. At least maybe not yet. Maybe I'll wait. I don't know. But it is something that I saw because it is new and trending. So it came up, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. Wait, hold on. Where is it? I'm loading up CurseForge. I'm still not 100% sure if I want to play Minecraft right now, but I wanna talk about. I wanna see if there's any other mod packs. Oh, I could try out Ocean Block. I mentioned that today. That the only reason why I haven't tried it out yet is because of my fear of the vast ocean. But I want to check something out. Because what is it? I like the Guardian stuff that Stoneblock has. But Curse needs to add a feature where you can look up which mod packs use certain mod. Because I've seen the mod that adds those Guardian Echo characters that add story. But you can't check which mod packs use them, so I have to go through each mod pack to check, which is a bit annoying, and not the best. But I want to see if that has it. And also, I just want to like, I don't know, I want to look through some mods, perchance, to see if any of them intrigue me. And see what's what. Oh, my back. Yeah, my back hurts from yesterday as well. It was pretty fun, but damn. I'm like cooked all day today, basically. I'm like, I think after stream, I don't want to take a nap. I was about to say after stream I was gonna go take a nap, but I don't want to mess up my sleep schedule. All right, because what is it? I've tried Feed the Beast Skies 2, which is their sky block that they've come out with. This one's actually pretty interesting because this one has like there's 3 ways of like generating resources that you could use. There's one that uses like something very similar to amethyst. There's like a fishing one that sort of leads into mystical agriculture, which is like very common in a lot of sky blocks, although it's not in stone block, which is interesting. And I actually kind of like that because there was one mod pack that I like got really invested into mystical agriculture, and ever since then I like don't want to I don't want to touch it anymore. Oh, what the? But what is it? Oh yeah, I also don't like how you can't tell what mods are in you can't tell what mods are in a mod pack until you download the mod pack. Which is kind of like whatever. But yeah, I tried that. It was alright. Oh, this was like what was the third option? I think like create sieving. And you could spec into each individual option. Whichever one you want to do. I didn't really try it out, but Society's Sunlit Cobblemon, which is a version of Society's Sunlit Valley, which is like basically Stardew, but in Minecraft, kind of, is what it's kind of described as. So this is basically Stardew in Minecraft, but you also have Pokemon to sort of help you out, I guess. I loaded into it, and I was like, do I really want to get into this? That's what I feel like with a lot of mod packs as well. I get that sort of feeling of like, do I really want to invest a lot of time in this mod pack if I'm going to be doing it alone? Probably not. Create Evo Era. I believe this one actually has Create Aeronautics, which I didn't actually get to because I'm playing legitly. I'm not checking it out in creative mode. Like I probably should have. This one again, similar issue. I load into it, and I'm like, do I really want to spend a lot of time on this? I need to have like a goal, and I feel like with Stone Block there is a goal, but with a lot of these other mod packs, there really isn't like a goal. Yeah, Liminal Industries. This one, like I said, is pretty good. I might show it off. Just for shits and giggles. But yeah. And then Enigmatic Skies. Apparently, this is a mod pack, a Skyblock version of a mod pack called Enigmatic. What is it called again? Enigmatic 2? I'm I'm looking through the authors thing, and he has like Enigmatica 2 Expert. But he has like different ones. He has Enigmatica 10, episode 10. There's like episodes. Why is that? I don't know. But he released a new one, Enigmatic Skies, which is a Skyblock version. And this one has like temperature shenanigans. I didn't really get too much into this one either. Because like I said, I like Skyblocks. But after playing Stoneblock, like I prefer being enclosed over having like the world open to me. It's a lot less overwhelming. Because then I'm thinking about like what to do with all this open space. And I don't know. I guess why Liminal Sky also sort of works, because you are also trapped in a small room. But let's look. Is there any new mod packs? Sometimes there's like recommended ones, but no. Enigmatic Skies is still here. They're still recommending the same ones that they've recommended. Maybe it updates every week. But I'm I'm like checking it, not daily, but I'm checking it often. So it's like, to me, it's like, what is it? To me, I see it often, but obviously it's whatever. Anyway, do I want to play Liminal Skies right now? I'd be focusing on the. Oh yeah, didn't I say I want to try out Ocean Block? Let me download it to see if it has the echoes and the shop stuff. Because yeah, that's another issue. I think B2B Skies 2 doesn't have a shop. Wait, what is it called, that mod pack that adds a shop? Is it just part of the echoes thing? Or is it like something else? Let me see. Let me look up shop inside of Magic Coins Tweak. I'm pretty sure you don't. Oh, you do get coins, but I think the shop is part of the quest book, which isn't bad. But I like the having to go to each of the echoes to browse their wares. I think that's cool. It also makes it so that they're kind of like labeled almost. The technology stuff is with like the mechanist and the fabricator's guy, and the magic stuff is with the magician. You know, like that's cool. I like that. Anyway, hopefully this doesn't take too long to download. I guess while I wait for it to download, I could work on the VRM stuff. That works, I think. All right. Although, what is it? I don't remember. Can I have additions? Can I have, what am I trying to say? Can I have spring bones and such before I convert it into a VRM? I don't remember. Actually, I don't remember what I'm even doing. Because what is it? I guess I can copy the materials. Just happened. But yeah, once Ocean Block downloads, I'll check to see if it has like what kind of mods it uses. It also uses they call this like VRM. It also uses Mystical Agriculture, which I just mentioned, not being like a super duper fan of. I think in the mod pack that I played Mystical Agriculture in, it had like the ability to like crossbreed, or not crossbreed, but like enhance. Oops. enhance the crops using like crop sticks or whatever. And so the goal was to get like a perfect 10-10-10 plant. I think I even like revisited that when I played Reclamation, that mod pack where you had to like relive the world, give life to the world again. And so once you get like a 10-10-10 plant, you're basically like set. Which felt pretty good back then, because it was like, whoa, look at all this stuff I'm getting. But then like in hindsight, it was like, oof, there's not much you can really do once you do that. But yeah, I don't know. I need to rewatch the video on how to set up the VRM because I don't remember. And I could look it up now, but I think Sky Ocean Block's almost done downloading. But yeah, okay, so tomorrow the plan is to work on the VRM version, get the VRM version done. At some point we'll have to take screenshots of her so that we could upload them. Anyway, let me see. Ocean Block's done downloading. Does it have the echo? It does not. Is it called echo, or am I like remembering things wrong? No, yeah, it is called echo. FTB echo. So yeah, Stoneblock does not have echoes. We could load in and check it out, right? Why not? We'll see how it looks like. We'll see how much. I mean, it's literally called Ocean Block. There's probably going to be a lot of ocean-related shenanigans, but we'll see how much ocean-related shenanigans there's going to be. And we might switch back, or not back, but we might switch to Liminal Industries. This is just for today. It's because I'm feeling a bit cooked, and Minecraft is kind of comforting, at least to me. Tomorrow we'll probably be back with Soul Mask. I'm just like not super duper in the mood to play Soul Mask at the moment. It happens. What can you do? I was also considering slightly like, oh, I'm almost done with Revy. After Revy, I plan on playing V-Rising. V-Rising at the moment is free to play for the next couple of days. Why don't I start V-Rising today? But I think I'm a bit too cooked. I think if I start V-Rising, I should start it with a little bit more, a little bit of a better mindset than where I'm at right now. All right, sorry. Let me close out of Chrome and also Steam so I don't explode my computer while I load this up. I might also close out of Discord because I don't really need it. All right. Let's hit play. Hopefully it doesn't take too long to load. Stormbox doesn't usually take too long. If they're made by the same team, hopefully it's the same. All right. Is there anything else to say? I'm trying to think. I feel like I've said everything. Time lapse being worked on. Oh yeah, the face stuff. Did I mention that too much? I think the lips are looking all right, although I need to add more loop cuts. But like I said earlier today, I want to finalize working on the nose and the mouth. Like get the basic shapes done basically is what I'm trying to say. I haven't even started on the eyes, which is another thing that I also need to work on. But once I get all that sort of situated, following the tutorial that I usually follow when it comes to making faces, um, the sort of method that I like, then I'll start adding loop cuts where they're needed and sort of see what the end result looks like. As I said before, I'm using Revy's face as a guide. I'm going to change the nose up a little bit, maybe make it a bit more realistic, question mark, compared to like the way anime usually do noses, which are quite sharp and pointy. They all convene to one point of the nose. Um, the mouth is a bit more realistic, maybe as well. Actually, defining the lips. Uh, but both of those things are kind of deadlock related. Like the nose thing was something that I was already working on the other model that I made. I can't say I'm working on it anymore because I'm technically done. Although I do need to go back to it and give it like a proper rig so I could actually start making stuff with it. Um. Also, is this loading? Doesn't feel like it is. Hold on, let me check my task manager. I feel like I feel like I must have missed or something and I didn't actually click it. Click to launch because nothing's showing up. Or maybe it's just being very slow. Oh yeah, it was just being very slow. It literally just opened up as I mentioned it. What was I saying? But yeah. And then like the eye stuff is slightly going to be inspired as well by the way the deadlock eyes are made. One thing the thing that I want to do with the eye, I basically drew up like random shapes for the eye for that the eye can be, and so I'm going to follow one of those shapes when it comes to making the eyes, just so I could see how it affects the face, and then what is it? The deadlock models have like that sort of like inner eye thingy. I don't even know what it's called. It's very defined in the deadlock models though. Um, that little like I don't even know what it's called. It kind of feels like a bit of a pocket at the end of the inner eye next to the nose. Hopefully that's enough descriptors for you to understand. But they have that modeled onto the character, and the eyes also like I don't know how this would work with more anime s type of eyes, but like the eye socket actually like comes out both from the top and bottom. I might want to try that as well, just to see how it sort of works with anime. Um, and then I feel like the sort of like eyelash is a lot more defined in the deadlock models, as well as I feel like it like comes up a lot sharper for the brow. The brow is a lot more defined as well. I'll look into how deep I want to get with the combination of the usual anime models that I make plus the sort of stuff that I've observed from the deadlock models and see what kind of happy medium I can forge maybe. But yeah, that's the goal. Um but yeah, I didn't really do much yesterday though, so I didn't work on it too much. I did work on the time lapse and today I don't think what did I do today actually? I woke up kind of late cuz I went to bed kind of late. I don't think I did much today. All right. Well, now the game is actually loading. But yeah, it's really cool that what is it? I talked about this on Wednesday, but it looks like the next Java update or just Minecraft update in general is gonna add a friends list to Java, which will allow people to join your world using peer-to-peer connection. I don't know how much I'm not like a tech savvy. I'm just saying peer-to-peer because I've that's what I've heard. So I don't know how it differs from like opening a LAN server and doing like E4MC and all that jazz. Because the issue with E4MC is that I think the host is it the host? I think the host might struggle a bit with loading stuff if you have multiple characters, and also chunks are a bit slow to load with multiple characters. Because I think it kind of expects you to sort of be together in a similar area. I don't think they expect you to like. It's not like a server where like one person can run off 1,000 blocks in one direction, and then another person can run 1,000 blocks the opposite direction. If you do that, then the game's obviously going to lag, and you might even crash the game when you do E4MC. I don't know how peer to peer is going to work. If that's going to resolve that issue, if it's going to be exactly the same, but just more official because it's made by Java. Or made by Mojang, I mean. Either way, it's still cool. And I think I saw recently, I don't know how legitimate the claims are because I think I only saw it once and I haven't seen it since. But I think modders were able to like bring the feature of a friends list and being able to connect to people's worlds. And they managed to backtrack it into older versions of Minecraft, which is like the big thing because what is it? Everyone's been memeing about the fact that that new feature's coming out because they're basically saying that like service is like essential, which I think I tried to use before, but I've heard it's very bloated because they have like a shop where you could like buy cosmetics for your character that I think only work if you play in essential. Um, but essential is basically like also kind of like E4MC. Um, I think you might have to port forward with it though. I don't remember. But yeah, they're basically saying Essential and other modding websites, not modding websites, server hosting websites are going to go bankrupt because of the new Mojang thing that they're implementing, which, again, I don't know if that's going to be true. It kind of depends on how, I guess, stable peer-to-peer connection is when you have people running off doing their own thing. But people are making fun of that.
Press enter to
Hey, we're
enable the
back.
narrator.
Sorry, I guess loading into this game caused my computer to explode. All right, let me put it up on screen. But yeah, what was I saying? Um, but yeah, people were making fun of it for that reason. Then people were counteracting by saying older versions won't have this feature, so you'll essential and what's it called? Where is it? Oh, it's not here. Essential and other things. Wait, what? It works now. What? Does that make sense? Oh, wait, okay, I see why. Okay. So yeah, essential and servers will still be useful for like older mod packs or mod packs that are made before this like new change. But now, if the rumors are true that this new feature can sort of be backtracked into older versions, then yeah, essential and if it works well, essential and all these other server hosting websites are probably going to take a hit. But yeah, either way, any way for me to play modded Minecraft or any Minecraft with friends in a way that doesn't require me to download a mod like E4MC, or I think we used to use what was it called again? Hamachi? We used to use Hamachi, which is what is it? I only what is it? You can make servers basically where you could connect computers together, and then that would allow you to sort of open up your world as a LAN server. I don't remember how it compared to E4MC. I don't know which one was better. I think they were about the same. Although for that one, I think you did have to port forward. I don't know. Anyway, what were they even saying? I forgot. I need to get water. I feel like I've been talking too much today. Ocean block. Oh wait, I forgot to turn down my settings. Hold on. I usually have to turn down everything to fast instead of fancy. Decrease. I also like to turn off bobbing, view bobbing. Um, and sometimes I also reduce the chunk load count a little bit. We'll do it. Why not? Okay, give it a second to load. What is that? Oh. All right, we're in a fishing village of some kind. This looks pretty nice, pretty swag. Look at this. Those cannons, that looks pretty cool. Okay, let's take a look at our quest book, the main starting area. Welcome to Feed the Beast Stone Block. I mean, Ocean Block. A vast endless ocean. Something stirs deep within the surface. Not good. Can you conquer what lurks below? Progression-based pack that tasks you through the deepest parts of the ocean. You spawn in the lobby. Start your progress adventure. Head through the portal and choose your starting ship. Ah, so it does operate similar to set home, back, teleport. Re-entering the portal at spawn teleports you back to your pod spawn location. Note, using back to get to another dimension will solve the item requirements that you need to enter the dimension. TPA name, TPA base skills. This pack comes with several new types of resource packs. Okay. Tips and tricks. The Abyssal Archives. What is that? Spooky stuff. This chapter serves as a storyline for Ocean Block 2. As you progress, you unlock more lore that you found along the way. Okay, getting started. The crash. Look at these bozos. Bozos. Okay, what does this have? We have, it looks like it focuses on Oralic. Is that what this mod pack is called? Oh no, Ori Tech. It seems to be an integral part. Oh, does it have civs? I'm kind of like not the biggest fan of civs either. Oh wow. Oh, this one also has all the quest lines open to you by default, which is interesting. Okay, it has drawers, it has backpacks, it has applied energistics too. It has logistics, which I don't know what this is. Routers, laser IO mechanism. Oh, it's like it's listing all the wrenches. Flux networks. Refined storage. Oh, I guess applied energistics 2 is something different from refined storage 2. They look similar, and they look like they use the exact same tools. That's fine. But yeah, this one has mystical agriculture, which is alright, I guess. Power generation. Seems to have the sort of same things that you have from stone block. Replication. I feel like I've seen this ore instead of stone block as well. Oh no, yeah, I have, because we do have a replicator in stone block. I guess it's important for something. Research automation. Iron's jewelry, which we haven't really touched all that much inside of our world. New tech. I don't know what any of this is. Yeah, they have Ars Noir or Ars Nouveau. And have occultism, which I think in Stoneblock, and I think the last mod pack I played that I've used occultism on, I think I only got to the point where I summoned the Crusher guy, and that's it. I haven't really, like, this one's actually more in depth. I wish the Stoneblock mod pack was this in depth about it. They are updating it though. We're actually behind on our versions. We could update to version 13.1 in Stoneblock 4. We're on 13. Oh, we're on 1.10 instead of 1.13. I could let Cookie know if he wants to update. Another mod pack. Wait, hold on. Yeah, I forgot to talk about this. Or I guess like there's a reason why I haven't talked about it. But what is it? Like a while ago, maybe over like a year ago. I don't even know. I was really excited about uh MC Eternal 2 coming out because it looked like a really fun mod pack. And then when it came out, that's when like my friends stopped playing Minecraft, and I was like, damn. I really wanted to play this mod pack, and now no one wants to play Minecraft anymore. Uh, and then it was also kind of like a little bit unoptimized, or at least like it ran super super badly on my PC. Um, which also kind of sucked. But what is it? I want to play it again, but the issue is it hasn't been updated since the end of December of last year. It's been 5 months basically since it's last been updated. And it's weird because I tried to look into it. I tried to look into if they said anything about the fact that it's going to be updated. And like, I think it said like 5 months ago almost, or like 2, 3 months ago, they said that they were working on a really big update and that it was coming out soon, TM, and it's been 5 months and it hasn't come out yet. And I thought maybe like they stopped updating it in CurseForge or something, and it was like the update was like available somewhere else. But no, it just hasn't been updated, at least as far as I can see. So I'm low key. I'd be willing to play it again, but I'm waiting for them to update it. Because it looks like a fun mod pack, and it uses like a rats mod that you could kind of like use as like you kind of have like rat workers, which is pretty cool. And I think that's like the only mod pack that I've seen use that mod, which maybe means that it's like it was made specifically for MC Eternal. Um, but yeah, I would like to play it some more, but I kind of want to wait for the new update. Not because like I've played through whatever is available now, but I don't know what they're gonna change in the new update. But I don't even know when it's coming out. That's the issue. It's kind of like with Sandistry. I really want to play Sandistry, but I have no clue when that game's coming out because they have not even posted like a release date, and I'm low key checking like every other day, and nothing's showing up. Anyway, yeah, what was I saying? It'd be nice if we had like such an in-depth uh quest log for occultism. It seems like all the magic quests are kind of like lumped together in Stoneblock, which is a bit of a shame. Actually, additions. Even is this? Oh, that's rubies. Oh, I know. What is that? Redstonia crystal. Oh, okay. Whatever that means. And what is it? Ender IO. This sounds familiar. I don't remember what it does, but it sounds familiar. Extreme reactors. You can make reactors in this. I don't think Stoneblock has this. Immersive engineering. Stoneblock has that. Integrated dynamics. I have seen these. I don't think Stoneblock has this either. If it does, I don't remember checking it out. Just dire things. I think Stoneblock does have this. But again, this, I think Ocean Block 2 came out before Stoneblock 4. So it's a lot, the quest log is obviously more complete. And things are a little bit more complete as well. When was the last update on Stoneblock, actually? Or not Stoneblock, Ocean Block. I'm interested. Oh, 3 days ago. Huh, that's crazy. Okay. Stoneblock is on version 1.17, whereas Stoneblock is on version 1.13. So it's a little bit ahead. Although I don't know if in 4 version updates they're going to add more to the quest line. I feel like they are, because I feel like there's like a spot in the magic tab that's like kind of missing something. I don't know. Either way, I haven't tried just dire things. This is, I think, a newer mod pack. Mechanism is standard. Ori Tech, I also haven't played around with too much, but I think is also brand new. Oh, this mod pack. What is it? How do you say that? Numic. Ooh, I don't even know. It's pressure. I think this is an old mod pack. I remember this one. I remember seeing, yeah, you can make like drones and stuff. It's pretty cool. I remember seeing someone play, I forgot what game they were. You can make a minigun? What? This is crazy. Anyway. Um. Oh yeah, do they have a store? I don't think they do. Oh, okay. How do I feel about that? The fact it has no store. Do I hate it? I don't know. Anyway, let's see what the starting area looks like. And then I think honestly, I was thinking of playing what's it called? Liminal Industries, but I think I might just end it after checking this out cuz I don't think I can. I actually am very tired. The escape pod familiar life pod. Is that like the Subnautica life pod? Industrious survivor. Escape the flames. Wrong mod pack. That one's funny. I like that one. I'm probably gonna go with Industrious Survivor. Or maybe yeah, no, let's go with this one. Oh. My PC. Oh. Things are on fire. Fireball. Also, there's a massive hole in the center. What are we standing on? Factory blocks from factoryblock.com. But yeah, I used to not be afraid of the Minecraft. Okay, this game is like this is a bit laggy. Maybe it's because it's just loading in. Does this mod pack have chunky? It does not. Oh look, there's something down there. What was I saying? Um, kind of reminds me of Raft, but I used to not be afraid of the Minecraft water. Um, compared to like other games with water. But I don't know. Maybe was it a mod pack that I played? I remember. I suddenly became like afraid of it, kind of like with every other water mod pack, or not mod pack, any other water containing game. I don't know why. It was weird. I guess like shallow water is fine. I guess maybe it's like the ocean that's scary. Honestly, it's the same. It's the same with what's it called? I think I played like a Skyblock mod pack like a super long time ago that did have like slight exploration, which is again not really something you see in Skyblocks. Um, we actually had to fly out to find like villages and stuff, and I was actually afraid of the void when there's like nothing above you, nothing below you. That actually also spooked me. So, you know, part of it is definitely the endless ocean, but I'm also afraid of the endless anything. I'm not afraid of space though. So space isn't like an issue. I don't know. Weird. Anyway, what are we doing? The anomaly struck without warning. I was not prepared for the damage that it caused. I tried to control it, but my ship spiraled to chaos. Task: enter the lobby portal and choose your starter base. This is all I have. A broken ship comlink, empty map, and a box of rations. Fruity flavor, healthy veggies flavor, meat flavor, or mushroom stew flavor. I guess meat. Bye. Lost comlink. Okay, you get one back. Crushing depths. While swimming between the debris, this planet has way more pressure than I'm used to. It also seems to like there are some ancient structures pretty deep down. Unless I want to be crushed, I should probably stick to above 128 Y until I'm better suited. What Y am I at right now? 128. Well, I don't have a map. Oh, I just realized I don't have a map. Uh, where's the coordinates? Ah, 128. So I'm at 190 from here. Okay, whoops, I just took a screenshot. Alright, what else? My GPS comlink was badly damaged in a crash. Hopefully, I can find some parts to repair it. I have to create my own map for the time being. Oh, okay. That actually makes sense. Why you wouldn't have a map. Search for some copper wires and crafts a slime ball to fix your broken comlink to enable your map and minimap. Oh, that's cool, actually. Search for supplies. I'm stranded on a shattered raft in an endless ocean. My supplies are gone. My crew is missing. I must survive. But yeah, this does actually look pretty interesting. But again, eh, probably not my cup of tea, just because of the fact that it involves so much water. Uh, I think I'm good. But yeah, sorry about that. Kind of a bit of an anticlimactic ending. We didn't really play anything. I didn't really do much. At least Revy is done in Waterdo. Like I said, tomorrow, hopefully, I would have slept more than I did last night or this morning or whatever. Um, and I'd be more energized to not only finish the VRM version, but also afterwards play a game of some kind. Hopefully Soul Mask. If not, then I don't know. I'll decide. We're getting close to being done. Actually, of course, I would like to make some animations with her, but for that, I kept on. I feel like I've said this before. I need to like experiment with making an animation rig. I want to do that like outside of stream with like my own character because she also needs an animation rig, but I haven't actually done it yet because time lapse, working on face practice and all that jazz. So it's kind of taken a bit of a back burner, tbh. But yeah, but that is the goal for tomorrow, and then I don't know. Like I said, I might do the animation stuff on my own. I might also stream it. I'm not 100% sure what I want to do with that yet. I do want to make some animations, but there's no guarantee that I'll actually animate anything. I just want to animate so I don't forget how to do it. I mean, I already forgotten, if I'm being honest. I'm gonna have to look back at my notes and the things that I was looking at the time when I was learning. Because that was the first time I did it, so there's like no repetition involved. So I low-key forgot what I'm doing in terms of animation. But I'll figure it out, We'll see. But yeah, once she's a VRM, once she's in Water Dough, and once I do the cleanup stuff, which I guess we'll do during the week tomorrow and the week to follow, we can move on to like V-Rising and stuff. Or did I want to do something before V-Rising? I don't know if I wanted to do anything. I think I want to do something before the next character I end up making, which I think I've said that it won't be an anime character. Or it will be an anime character-esque, but it won't be like an existing character, if that makes sense. It won't be from a manga or a show. It's going to be an original character, but I'm still thinking about another character, but I kind of want to work on that. I probably will work on it while I play V-Rising, so I have to think of a third character to make on stream. But like I said, I'm gonna do it off stream and on stream, so I'll try to record the progress off stream because it would be nice to continue to make time lapses still. Although I don't know. Do I want to time lapse my own characters? Maybe. The only reason why I want to time lapse is because I time lapsed Revy, and it kind of feels like I feel like I need to like come up with something content wise. Time lapses are kind of like a no-brainer. But maybe I should have started time lapses like way sooner. I could go back and make time lapses of older characters, maybe. But then it's kind of like it's going backwards in terms of progress. And I probably wouldn't narrate those because yeah. It's probably gonna be the same thing I'd say when narrating Revy. There's not much I've improved upon, I don't think, majorly. That'd be that different of a commentary. What am I doing? I'm just rambling at this point. Sorry. I need to like get something to drink. My throat is actually super dry from all the talking today. And yeah, then we get to Wednesday. Yay, Wednesday. Stone Block. I'm so excited. I just want to play more of it. But yeah. Oh God, I need to focus up though. I can't fall asleep. I gotta focus on my sleep schedule. I can't fall asleep. So yeah, that's about it for today. Thank you for coming along. Thank you for watching. Kind of a weird day today. Sorry about that. I'm a bit cooked. So yeah, hopefully tomorrow will be better once I've actually had a good amount of sleep in me. And yeah. So yeah, have a good one. See you later, guys. Goodbye. Goodbye. Bye. Bye.